Conor McGregor is back, baby. I was thinking about how I was gonna open this commentary, and that was kind of what I settled on. But no, anyways, for those of you watching who know me personally, you know how heavy I've. Whoa, that didn't kill him. You know how heavy I've been into the UFC and watching MMA recently. And Conor McGregor is fighting from this recording date it's Tuesday. It is 5 days away. It's crazy. Conor McGregor, after 5 years, is returning. Nobody really thought he was ever going to return, but yeah, he's back, and it's crazy. Ow. Okay, speaking of which, I'm getting my butt handed to me. Speaking of getting their butts handed to them, I feel like everybody is kind of counting Conor McGregor out because of the reason that he has been inactive for so long, and also the fact that Max Holloway is just so good stand-up wise. I mean, he got annihilated by Charles Oliveira in the last fight, but thank goodness. Dude, I hate baby hoglins. But he got annihilated basically by Max Holloway, or Max Holloway got annihilated by Charles Oliveira in the last fight. Ow. Dude, I forget that I'm not wearing like full armor. That really showcased a weakness in his MMA skill set, basically. Is that another Bastion? No, it's not. And I don't think McGregor is going to wrestle him at all. Although I do feel like McGregor is a bit of a better wrestler. So in terms of straight up game plan, it might be his best strategy. But I don't think McGregor is going to wrestle him at all. But the thing is, the question of this fight is, can McGregor either knock him out before he gets gassed out like he usually does, or does McGregor have some kind of gas tank that we've never seen from him before? That's something I would love to see, and that's one thing that I disagree with a lot of people saying you can't build a gas tank. This is going off a little bit away from this fight in my ranting. I'm trying to get a little better at this commentary stuff, but when I was in high school, I got the privilege to play 1 year of football, because I'll get into this probably in another commentary video. I need to actually be heading to 0-0, but I was homeschooled all my life, and I didn't get many opportunities to play in sports, but towards the end of my high school years, I got to play 2 years of basketball and 1 year of football, like very competitively. I've played in a few other minor leagues before, but not football, just basketball. And I still vividly remember the very first scrimmage game we had. It wasn't like official, like on our record for that year. It was against another private school team, and oh my goodness, I remember it was like organized, a set amount of offense, set amount of defense plays. I remember after legit, I kid you not, 5 plays, I was so gassed, I almost passed out on my feet. I remember I scored a last second touchdown, and my brother, who's on my team, was like concerned and trying to like hold me up, because after I made it to the end zone and I kind of got back to my feet because the guy tackled me last second in the end zone, I was like falling over. But then by the end of the season, and that was barely even 2 months later, I remember I was so... Oh, there's my portal. I was so crucial to the team that they had me running full offense, full defense, full special teams, and I remember at the end thinking I could go another 3 times this. I am so... Oh my gosh! That is scary. Dude. I almost died. Oh, it's just my commentary brain, bro. Oh my gosh. That is so scary. Okay. But anyways, I'm sorry guys. I'm trying to get better at this. I ran full offense, full defense, full special teams, and I was so energized and I was so conditioned, ready to go. And I remember that game was hard too. I barely had enough lava for this. But anyways, getting back to Conor McGregor's gas tank. I think your gas tank, because I was never one to have a very good gas tank playing any kind of sport. I always gassed so quickly, and like whenever I ran track, I was not the marathon runner. I was always the sprinter. But to my point about football and specific training for conditioning, I know for a fact, I'm living proof that you can change your gas tank very quickly, even 2 months. And Conor McGregor, I know he's been talking about returning for like half a year now. So he is bound to have been training, and I am hoping, for the sake of the entertainment of everybody, that he has a much better gas tank. But the question still remains, can he beat Max consistently, even if he has a good gas tank? For 5 rounds on the feet, I feel like Max Holloway is so good, but and most people, I don't know why, but they're counting McGregor out. Do I need more iron? Probably. But I get the feeling that my prediction is going to be McGregor is going to knock him out in the first couple rounds. I don't know. I just get the feeling that McGregor's gonna pull off a crazy. I mean, I wouldn't even say upset, but like in terms of like betting odds and stuff. To add to that point, huge upsets have been a huge theme of 2026. It's crazy. First, we had Strickland beating Chimaev, which was absolutely nuts. And I was rooting for Strickland the whole way, by the way. So glad he won. Hamzat was a good champion, or Chimaev, for you guys who don't know. But Strickland, I think he deserved it a whole lot more. And then, to add to that, we had the crazy White House event, which, by the way, Ilia Topuria was getting close to talks of GOAT in terms of accomplishments and the level of his accomplishments. But then, he goes out there and loses to old man Justin Gaethje. Now, I'm not mad he lost, but I was really hoping we would see the Islam versus Ilya fight. Dude, it was so close to happening a couple times, and the rumors were they were going to fight on the White House, which would have been, for those of you who don't know MMA, would have been like one of the biggest fight of this generation. They were two of the best fighters all around. Where's my home? The Acacia, I guess, would be right over there. I think it's like right in there. First thing about stopping these kind of forest fires is that you need to cut off the points that are really spreading far away, because those will open up. Ow. Ow! Bro, die. Dude. Dude, eat! Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so scary. Of course, my shield had to break at that last moment, and the forest fire is still spreading. You know what? Oh, dude. This is not the time. So, Conor McGregor, I think, has a good chance to beat Max Holloway Not only because he's just like really good, but also for the fact that that upset seemed to be trending a lot this year. So for those two reasons, I feel like Conor McGregor is going to pull off a win, especially on his big return back. So honestly, I don't really know of anybody in the Minecraft space that is like actually interested in the UFC like I am. The only one who I've heard personally publicly talk about it is Floatives, and I watch quite a bit of Minecraft YouTube, especially like PvP oriented. I really enjoy that. And Floatives has talked about it a couple of times just on his commentary videos and stuff. And other than that, I don't really know of anybody who actually watches it. So if y'all are into Minecraft and the UFC, let me know. That would be kind of cool to find out more people who are interested in it. And also, if you know of anybody in the Minecraft space who also is interested in UFC, that would be cool to find out. Oh, dude. I can't believe I'm forgetting. Paddy Pimblett and Benoit St. Denis. Oh my goodness. Oh, how did he not die? Benoit St. Denis in the co-main event is going to be a banger as well. After Paddy lost to Justin Gaethje, the now current champion who beat Ilya, after he lost to him in January, I thought that he wasn't that good, as people were saying. But after Ilya lost in the way he did to Justin, I feel like Justin is just a genius, and he just intentionally fought Paddy, because his nickname is Paddy the Baddy, that way. I honestly don't know why he couldn't come up with a better game plan than get his face smashed in as well. But, I mean, he beat Paddy, and now Paddy is facing Benoit St. Denis, and I feel like Paddy is going to get this win. Benoit is pretty scary, but Paddy's jiu-jitsu, if he actually... Okay, here's the thing. If Paddy actually uses his IQ and he actually fights Benoit on the ground and uses his jiu-jitsu, I think Paddy will win. But I think if Paddy only tries to stand and bang on the feet like he did with Justin Gaethje, I think he's going to lose. Because I don't know if Benoit would beat him on the feet. Paddy is very, very awkward on the feet. But if he gets taken back down by Benoit and his intention is just to get up from off the bottom and not use his jiu-jitsu, that's where I think he'll lose. But if I think he either stays on the bottom, or if he tries to take his back in a scramble, I think he could choke him out pretty easily. But yeah, I think that's kind of all I've got to talk about for now. Maybe in the future I'll talk about more UFC, but for those of you who made it this far, thank you for watching. This is not what my channel is mainly going to be about, is UFC stuff, so don't worry if you're not really interested. But thank you for watching through the video, and I will be posting another video this Friday. So I don't know what day I'm going to post this, either Wednesday or Thursday, but my planned, starting now is regularly, my first one was last week, upload will be on Friday this week, so don't you worry. And so we'll have 2 uploads this week. As much as I can get uploads out, I'll try and do more than 1 a week, but my goal is to always get one out a week from now on. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and you have a good day. Goodbye.